Yo, what's up lads? So Penny's been available as a 7 star for a while now, and a lot of people are wondering if she's even worth ranking up in 2024. So that's why I'm making this video. We're going to see what her best matches are, if she's any good in Battleground still. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Her main thing is that she is one of the best Nick Fury counters because she shuts off Nick Fury's second life. You don't need to do anything special to do that. As soon as Nick enters his second life, you will automatically apply that heal block. You do need to be duped for this, but you only need Sig 1. This fight is the only fight in this video that requires the dupe. The dupe is only there to counter Nick Fury, it doesn't really do anything else. So, if you have an unduped Penny, she can do anything I'm showing in this video apart from this Nick Fury fight. But we dropped our SB2 there and you can see she automatically cancelled out Nick Fury's second life. Next up we got a Sasquatch, and the way you want to play this is you want to ramp up with 2 SB1s to gain 20 Spider Sense charges, and then you're going to want to drop your SB2 when Sasquatch goes into Wrath. It can be tricky to time, but if you time it right, it's actually a pretty fast matchup for a Sasquatch. These are both ranked to 7 stars, so equal ranks. Penny is actually very similar to play to Guardian. You want to ramp up your charges by throwing SB1s, but there's a catch with Penny. You need to throw your SB1 when your opponent is just above a bar of power, so you can power drain them and push them back over a bar of power. Otherwise you won't gain your Spider Sense charges, so she's a bit trickier to play than Guardian. And of course, once you have built up your Spider charges, you can convert them into incinerate damage on your SB2. So she can be tricky to line things up, but when you do line things up, she does do a lot of damage. Her damage is very good, and she can be a decent defender. Like, there are a lot more counters to her nowadays. Pretty much every single cosmic champion counters Penny, and most of the nuke champions can take her down very well, like Kate, like Starkey. But she has won me a lot of matches on defense up in Celestial. She can slow the match down at the very least, and she has done damage to like 7 star rank 2 juggernauts and won me the match before. So she's still a solid defender, and she is decent on attack. So do I think she's worth ranking? If you have no other tech champion to rank, I think she is a solid rank up. The reason I rank 2 there is because I pulled her twice from a Titan Crystal, so I felt like I kind of had to. Plus, I've always been a fan of Penny on attack. I've always thought she was pretty underrated. She has very good damage, very good immunities, and you can throw her on defense if you need to. Look at that massive SB2. That was a rank 2 Korg, 60 seconds. Very solid. And I wanted to show Penny's immunities because she's immune to incinerate and poison, and that's very useful because hazard shift, incinerate, poison is a very common node, especially in war. And I think Penny is a pretty underrated attacker for war. She's pretty safe to play. Those Spider Sense charges give you a chance to auto block attack, so if you mess up, you have a safety net. She's going to be immune to incinerate and poison, so you don't need to play around hazard shift at all. Something that's crazy to me though is that when Penny released, for a couple months, she was the best defender in the game. And that's insane. In a world where bullseyes, onslaughts, serpents, photons exist, this champion was one of the toughest defenders in game. That just goes to show how much harder this game has got over the past. I think Penny was released 2 years ago, so it shows how much harder this game has got and how far we've come. Look at that massive SB2. This is like a nearly 500k health pool fight, and the 2 SB1 rotation into an SB2 is more than enough to kill it as a rank 2 7 star. I think the best stat focus for 7 star Penny is the prowess, because her critical hits don't really do much, so I don't think that stat focus will do much for her. I could be wrong though, but I am pretty sure the best stat focus is the prowess. And here we got a power shield Killmonger. It doesn't really matter that it's a Killmonger because the node on here gives us an armor break to counter him. I just want to show how OP Penny is on power shield. A couple months ago when the Battlegrounds meta was power shield, Penny was definitely one of my MVPs. She was carrying the mini account like anything would just die in one SB1 then SB2. I was killing like rank 3 Korgs in like 40 seconds. She's so insane on it. So yeah, if we ever get a power shield meta again, definitely rank 2 your Penny. To be honest, even a rank 1 Penny would kill most stuff with an SB1 than SB2. But I've got 22 charges here, and you'll see this is way overkill. I should have just gone for one SB1 then SB2, but I went for two SB1s instead. And yeah, look at that, that's ridiculous, man. Like each hit of that was like 80k or something ridiculous. Back to Battlegrounds now, we got a rank 2 Shuri. And for this, I'm going to show you a rotation for Penny where you don't have to bait any special attacks. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure you push your opponent to a special 2. There we go. Throw your SB1. Then you've got 10 spider sense charges. Now you're going to want to push your opponent to a special 3. Yes, a special 3. You'll see why. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. We're not going to try and get lucky. This is 100% guaranteed. No RNG involved. Got the intercept there. Going to throw my SB1. Whilst she's at SB3. And we inflict a power drain. And now we're going to be as aggressive as we can to build power whilst that power drain is active, because she will not be able to throw a special 3. There we go. Got my striker in there to extend my combo. I'm at my special 2. Throw that. And one tick of the incinerates is going to finish her off very easily. So that's a pretty safe way to play Penny without baiting any special attacks. Here we got a Nightcrawler. And Penny's really great for Nightcrawler, because whilst Penny's Sync Shield is active, you're not going to take any damage off your parries. So you can just keep on parrying Nightcrawler and you'll still stay at 100% health and finish at that high health total. You do want to make sure you land your striker before you throw your special 2 though, so we can't evade out of that. But other than that, it's actually a pretty easy match. Just parry 2 hit. You'll gain a bit of power off your parries as well. And one SB1 then SB2 is more than enough to kill Nightcrawler. He doesn't have the biggest of health pools. And we got class advantage. But Nightcrawler is a very annoying defender, so it's important to have counters for him in your deck. And Penny is actually a pretty decent one. Here we've got a rank 2 Chavez, and we're just going to go for one SB1 then SB2 here against medium health pool champions. That's the rotation you want to go for if your Penny is rank 2 versus another rank 2 equal ranks, or they're a rank below you. Gonna bait out an SB2, but we had the Sync Shield up, so we're not going to take any block damage off that. Gonna block this SB1 as well so we don't trigger MD. Again, no block damage. Gonna throw that SB2. It's gonna take off a lot of health, and the incinerates are easily going to finish her off. This fight was about 45 seconds, not too bad. That's about as fast as Titania will do it. Very, very solid. And the last fight of the video, we got Storm X, and she's a great counter to Storm X because she can't glance Penny's special attacks, and all of Penny's damage comes off the special 2. But if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video.